few weeks ago, I was shocked by this plastic switch. I did put out the video on social media, and lots of people on TikTok and Facebook, self-acclaimed engineers and technologists, were just giving me all kinds of reason why it happened, why a plastic could shock. Of course, I got the shock and I have to bring my tester to check, and it was delivering high voltage. There are reasons that could cause that, but this one looks weird. I mean, this is still a plastic. I brought it out, I checked. It's not that the back is bond. If you can see clearly here, how did a plastic bulb switch started shocking and carrying electric current? If you're interested, come with me. Let's go check it out. Okay, welcome back again to Smart Depot, and I'm so excited to have you on this one. So today we're going to carry out an investigation why a light bulb switch started shocking, and it's still plastic. It's not burnt on the inside. From my years of being a trained power specialist and working over a decade, I realized that to find the root cause of any particular thing that looks weird, you must separate all the things you've known before, look critically at all the possible causes, and then find the particular cause of this one. As a matter of fact, it's part of the reason why they pay people for their work experience, because work experience actually gives you that idea to understand that different things that look similar could happen, but they have different unique circumstances, and you must know how to deal with that. And if you like fixes and repair, because personally I believe that I was born to fix things, and life is about either fixing something or building something. So because of that, we created a new channel that is dedicated to builds and fixes, and it is Smart Depot Build and Fixes. So there we're going to be going deeper into stuff like this and showing you how and why it happened. So let's jump into this one. Are there situations that could cause a plastic to start carrying current? Of course, yes. One of them might be if there is so much moisture or water in this. It can make current to creep out. The second one is if there is bond on the inside, it can also make current to creep out. The third one could be if there is a wrong connection, it could make current to creep out, from there. So there are a few things, but in this situation, it wasn't wet. There's nothing burnt on the inside, and so we probably might have to suspect the connection. That could be the third possible place, or some other things that we may discover when we go right into it. Before we start, let me make it clear that I have about 16 other light bulb switches in my house, and none of them is shocking. Whether you're turned off or turned on, they are not shocking at this. So you can see this one on another occasion, on different occasion, it was still shocking. So I have to, in the meanwhile, use a tape to cover it, because this is actually the kids bathroom. So I had to make sure I cover it with a tape so it doesn't shock. But now is the time to take it out completely and let's fully investigate. And the first step is that I'll still have to replace it. Open it up, you will see where a set of positive wires were just tapped together, and they were coiled and they were twisted and twisted and twisted. So this is the main one, the switch gives it current. So I'm going to do is to lose out the one that takes power to the light bulb, and then this other twisted one is going to bring it out. This should be happening in the T-junction of the ceiling or the roof. It's always there. So the switch works, it connects, but then I'm noticing something already. There is a twisted loop of wires that should actually happen up there in the T-junction. So this, first of all, is showing me clearly that this is a case of wrong connection. So the new switch is on. We're going to check out and see. There's no electric shock on this one. So the old plastic became metal. It doesn't look burnt. So we're still going to carry further investigation on that one. So having put a new switch, at least for safety of the kids that use the bathroom, so they won't have any issue using their own bathroom, we're going to test this one out. If you watch this video up to now might be a good point for you to click on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell icon to watch videos like this, and don't forget to go subscribe to our Build and Fixes channel if you want to know how to build or to fix several things. Right now is the investigation time. This is our plastic. Did it turn to metal? Did it carry current? We're going to use our continuity meter to check. There is nothing there that's showing that the plastic is carrying current. We've noticed there's a wrong connection. We also noticed that this is still plastic, it's still an insulator, and the back actually looks so clean. It's not burnt. But let's open the inside and look. Of course, I'm going to try to disassemble the switch here to pick out every pieces. We're going to do it together. So it will be an interesting time. So we're going to pull out this to look inside to see whether there's anything burnt. There's a sign there that the plastic is heated up a little bit more. The color is a little bit different from the upper side, and there's a little bit dirt, maybe a little dirt that could also help transmit that current, but it's not excessive. There is nothing burnt inside the switch itself, but right now we are noticing something. The metal inside is magnetic, and that's interesting. The metal itself is magnetic, so we are now noticing that part of the things that's coming there, the twisted loops of wire connected to other places, distributing electromagnetic, which has also affected. At the point I have to bring fresh screws to check whether I can magnet them. No way. So both the screw from that same spot where it's always showing out, and the metal on the switch, because of that twisted loop of wire and other places they are connected, is now producing electromagnetic waves, which is actually common with electricity coming from here, that twist. So that down place is where that electricity, where that knot that is magnetized, that's where it's actually coming from, which is very, very interesting. So we can notice there is electromagnetic waves because of that twisted loop, and it has affected both the screw and the switch. You can see it now. Both the screw that came out to that place that's shocking, that screw has been electromagnetized, and it is delivering electromagnetic current. This is the type of power you use for wireless charging. So that little space or gap in it, can. And that is due to bad workmanship. So looping a lot of things, taking it to other ports, switches, light and all that, can develop electromagnetic current and electromagnetic wave, and that is what we are seeing here. So of course now I'm still going to leave it for you for further studies. This switch still works. It can still be used as a switch. I even tested with the meter, and then everything on the switch is still working. So I'm going to leave you with that. You be the judge. For further studies, you can check whether you can still use this to do further examination and test. So what do you think? Let me hear from you in the comment section. So that's about that. I hope by now you have a deeper understanding, and you can also research further from some of the key points we've talked about, so you can get to know how or why something like this could happen in your own situation or unique environment. So make sure you also subscribe to our Build and Fixes channel. It's going to be a lot of builds and fixes like this, and I hope you're going to learn a lot from that. And thank you for watching. Until I see you in the next one, it is peace. Subscribe. I'll see you.